Hello. Alright. I'll take my boots off. Chair's making all sorts of ruckus. Alright. So, I'll be working on my Roguelike SpaceTradeSim. I'll be working on the UI system in here. So that needs to there we go. Shut up the compiler. Alright, so first thing I'm going to need, because I haven't done anything, I just made a code stub. It's the old system, it's pretty average, to say the least. It's a bit difficult to work with, so that's getting a rewrite. We're not even in that project. We'll be in not that one either. Look like this one. So we need a window. Got to think about how the window's going to work. New class. Call it a widget window, because we're hip. Close all this. Need that later. No, we don't. We just need that one. Alright. Put that. So we need the position. Should be erect. That's the right thing. What's it called? I forgot what it's called. Vector 2D. Vector 2. Alright, so going to be the alright. So we'll have it to another constructor. lazy. And that will just do that. Might want to do some checks to make sure it's within the window bounds, but they'll be fine for now. What else do we need? We need a width and a height. Height of the window. Now, we've got to decide what we place inside the windows. I'm sure once you place something in the window, it should be a, yeah. So we'll have another, store the widgets. We could just use a binary tree or a map. Map might be better. Alright. Make another class that is going to be widget item. It's going to be a virtual class, basically. Probably don't even need the CPP file, so I know when I made it. Alright, now this is going to need a string, because it's going to need a name. Main name. Alright, too easy. Now this, what do we need for a widget? What does a widget need? Needs a virtual. So we need to know what to do when we draw it. That can be pure virtual. What else do we need? This will also need a position within the window. That's a dot, not a comma. those two. Pretty much, if something doesn't want to use these, it can just ignore them. What is not a reference? It Alright, now we just need to add them to here. It should be fine. But this is the items. Alright. We're on draw. Should we have it on create as well? I'll just throw it in for now. If we don't need it, we don't need it. On update, I don't know what we need right now. What's something it needs to do if we need to return? Return. Let's return. Oh. All right. New window. Manager. I think a window should have a name too. You should have multiple windows doing different things. Alright, now we can just alright. There we go. Let's bring that down a level. Oh, sitting a bit close to the desk there. I've got a width. Alright. No, I'm just playing around. I'm not studying any computer sciences or anything. What now? Not this. uh, pretty much anything. I'll do pretty much anything when it comes to work. I would like to do this for a living, but it's nothing really in my area. It's easy. And I don't think I'm that good of a programmer. I think the first thing I should do is get a text box on screen. So, I'll add a new class. Widget item. Text box. Yeah, you always trade, or any trade's really good to have, because we always need builders and stuff like that. If you can get one, I would go for it. If it's something you enjoy, sure. Just make this public for now. I think you put the override at the end here. What are the other ones? On draw. I think that's right. Alright. Should also where is it? Do this. But how do we get the data in there? That's the next thing. Should we have something? It's alright. I'll worry about that in a minute. So there. Got to remember the curly braces. Nope. Needs that there. So we'll call the widget item name plus W and H. I think you can do that. Why don't you like me? That's nice. I thought you could call the constructor. I must be wrong. Let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, so it's like this. There we go. Too easy. Right. We definitely want access to the game console. Now, this should have a it's not right. be able to what? Oh, 'cause it's not static, I'm up it. That's alright. So we'll just use a non-static method. P. Should be like so. And now, where are we? Widget item. This will also, no, we could probably just do a forward declaration, and we'll pass one into here. When we're drawing, like so, going on draw, and we just do a if equals null pointer, draw like this, else use that. So we'll have another function here, so we can just call it. So we go console. That will basically call in there. We'll pass that in, and here we just do all our own stuff. Now in Windows Manager, window, this is going to need a draw function to draw the window. We'll do a forward declare. On that. window widget. Spare to do. Loop through all items. And that's what we've got for now. This is going to need a widget window. So this will need a has focus. So that will be drawn. If something has focus, it will definitely be drawn. It will be drawn, everything else will just be ignored basically. May need a revision. What isn't working? Where am I missing that? There. What's all this crap? Oh, I need all that. We'll go. Don't need to pass this anything because it's the one doing all the work. What? Incomplete type. Oh, what? $26. Oh, there you goober. If P has focus, so if we're not null pointer, means we got focus, we can just do a has focus draw, and we'll pass in our renderer. Else alright. Now we need a way to store the widget items. I'm thinking a map. We'll just go map for now. change it later if I need to. We use the name, this will be a widget item, be a pointer, don't know. Does it need to be? Maybe, we'll find out. What are you doing, mate? Come on. Where? Get rid of you. Why are you over there? Alright, now we need to add item. This will be a widget item. Now in here, oh, is it because it's pure? It doesn't like that. This is fun. We'll just won't make it pure. That won't matter. Doesn't really matter because we just go like this because we don't need to do anything with them. Alright, how do item? There we go, it's better. So where we add an item, it would be new items dot place. Got no way to get the name, my friend. Item. Should be a const. We'll find out. I think it's there's the best spot to put it. Alright. It's not a pointer. We want to get the name. We want to put the item in there. Actually, I should do a find. Now if there's nothing there, do that, else just override it. I think that's right. Then on draw, we can do a for widget item. Why? I think this is how you do it. In no, that's right. This one doesn't support it. It's a C++11 for each, and I don't think Visual Studio 2013 supports it. That's fine. This is fun. Just call this one ITR as well. So it loops through and then just call. Oh Lord. Wait. There we go. I'll draw. Call that like so. So we can draw whatever's in there. So on update, we'll get input. That's what we'll do with on update. So there'll be stuff like input and stuff like that. So that's fine. The manager is calling draw. That's the window. We're calling the draw function on the window. And we can add our item. Oh, add an item. Set our console. So we will go to here. Load up the game. Widget manager. See what we got actually works. Blah blah blah. Where should we do this? I think we can do this just before there. Just here, I think. Widget manager, init, bam. Now, I'll just do a note testing. Got nowhere to add a window to the manager. The window will have a tool in here called need focus. And this is just a bit easy, so we can render health and stuff. That's about it. So while we're rendering everything else, because you can have multiple things that could need focus at the same time. Oh, no, you couldn't. No, that'd be fine, I think. Because you just treat it all as one big window. And you wouldn't need to, yeah. You have different items. Oh, then you have to have different windows within the window. It'll be fine, this will be fine for now. So we'll go, we need to add window. We will just do a get name. Just do these inline for now. That should be fine. And a window. Now, I was going to use a binary tree for the windows, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think I need to include map. I don't think, no, there it is. Windows within windows. We'll do a give focus to a window. Where did I put that? Below add window. So this will give a window focus. Wait, that's not right. Should be just that. And now if just do a in place. Put in the window. Else, we'll just replace what's there. And this one needs to have this. Oh. But we only need that part of it. And name. Then ITR. So that means it's there. We don't want to replace it. We want to P has focus equals the address of second. Yes. So we want to make a new widget window. I know why. I know why. Let's do a test compile. It's got to transfer the files into the include file, and I haven't done that yet. And we may have an error. We do. Undefined class. You what, mate? Alright, let's do a build on that again. Where did that get to? Output. Widget window. Widget manager. Undefined class. Widget item. What? Try there. I can see it. Do. Doesn't it? Might not like it if it's one of them. Let's just do like this. Widget item. I'll build in type solution. Why not? I think it worked that time. Yes. Yes, it did. Right, cancel. Do a rescan. Now it should work. There we go. Window. Test window. Test window. We'll call this test because we're original. position as a vec2. Just go 0, 0, 0, 0. Turn off insert. Get clown. Position, width. Oh yeah. 10 by 10. Whatever, bro. So now we can add a widget. No, we're going to have to add a widget. Text box, which we don't do anything with at the moment. I'll fix that up before we're done. Where were we? Testing. Text box, test, text. This is what? Test, text. Vet2. So that's going to be in the corner of the widget box. 0 width, I don't know. Let's get 10 to whatever. There we go. Test win. Add item. Test text. Then need to edit to the thing, and then we can give it focus. Give focus to test, and then we still need to set our renderer, which we haven't done yet. No. Set game console. What is it in here? Is it M? No, might be P. There it is. Alright. Give focus, and then we'll call our draw function. They should be fine like that. Now we need to make it do a drawing thing. Get cursor position. No, it is put. I'm pretty sure it's put. Put char, put string. We'll do the old classic. Like that. We need to tell the item box who its parent is. The widget needs to know who its parent is. So we'll just do this one's fine. Let's point towards your parent, my friend. Yeah, it's how you spell parent. I can't remember. And then when we add you. Widget window. And then in the window, in here, when we add the item, no, so parent would be this. And now that will let us work out our screen position and where we actually need to write the text. Yes. So on draw, we'll put in a thing there. We'll build the solution. Oh. I don't know what it is about these Visual Studio compilers. They're always bloody slow compared to like GCC or G++. It clings just as fast as GCC and G++. Even Ming GW's like faster, or Min GW, however you want to say it, is faster than this. It puts out better code as well, like better optimized code, even in debug mode. Like it, like not just debug mode, like in release mode, like so much better in release mode compared to this compiler. Even though this one's old, I did move up to like 2015, and its compiler was trash. Even 2013's compiler outperformed it in release mode. It was bad, and it had full optimizations on. Let's see. Oh, we got a breakpoint. I just move this out of the side. Where are we? Test win. Yes. Yes. Let's see if this is working. Getting the instance. Nothing. Alright. So the window has the focus. Has all the focuses. Now I've got the console or terminal window open on the other screen there. Let's have a look. We should get nothing on the screen because I didn't refresh it. Good job, my friend. Need to put that there. Drop down to here. That all seems to be working fine. All right. So when I hit next. This should come up after we go past refresh. I'll bring it back in a second. Refresh. Nothing. I've done something wrong. Step into. So that has focus. We have a renderer. Step in. Oh no, I've pressed the wrong button, gone past it. Step into. Step over. Step into. This is where we want to be. Now, step into that. Alright. There. That's not calling the correct one, my friend. We are overriding it, are we not? Nope. Maybe I've stuffed up something with my inheritances. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, let's actually make these a bit more. Alright. Not doing anything. We're just need to include game console. Refresh. On refresh is the wrong one. Like so. Let's have a look. Relink all that again. Alright, yeah, we're going into on draw. That's not right. How did I do that with the actor and Unity? Actor. It had virtual functions at one point. At one point, not anymore. What else do I use? So I thought it would look at the right address. The map. Where are we? Map. Space map. I'll do. I need is virtuals. That's fine. It's got pure virtuals there. But if I put in a pure virtual, I can't pass it to that. Let's have a look here. If I go I will get compile errors. Will I not? There's one there. But I've done that somewhere else before. That throws a bit of a wrench into the works with how I'm going to construct this. Oh. What about the console system? So they're pure virtual too. But I should be able to just, I swear to God I've done this somewhere else before where and it called these functions instead of those ones. Let's have a look here. Let's try this again. That's why maybe it has to be a pointer. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I swear I've done this before, I just can't remember how I did it. Widget item, pointer, yeah, the pointer. Alright, let's have a look here. Pointer. Don't just do that. Go second, delete first. There should be access arrow, capital G, access arrow, same with you. I think maybe that's how I did it. I can't remember. Add item. That's not going to work. It's not the right place to be looking. Oh, it's going to work. But that's not going to work. That needs to be the address of. Yeah, that'll be fine. A little bit of a roadblock because I assumed I could do something that I may have misdone before and completely forgot about. Got the compile done. Alright, so that's fine. Just do the rescan. Should go away eventually. Alright. Blue. Oh. What? Here we go. It needed to be a pointer. Oh yeah. I knew I had it right. Oh wait, no. That's wrong. That should be if that does not equal. I've been thinking I might use pre-compiled headers for this. Just to speed up the compilation because you got everything in there. Oh, in the like the terminal library here that I've written. You've got everything in here for JSON, which is decently sized. You got Lua, which is ridiculous. It's all in one spot. There's no separation. You got everything I've written, and there's a lot. Alright, one more try. Yes. Step in. Step out. Step in. So we've got nothing at the moment. Step out. Step out. Step out. Step out. Alright. So refresh screen. Refresh screen. Refresh screen. There we go. Haha. Yes. We have a text box. That's good. Now for clean up. So I know that's working now, but we need to clean up those pointers, which we will do in no, not the deconstructor. We'll do a cleanup one. It'll be fine. I say that, but I'm not holding high hopes. Delete widget item pointers. There we go. But yeah, so that had to be a pointer. I thought it had to be, but you never know. Alright, I'm going to have a quick break. About 10 minutes or so. Go get a drink and stretch, and then I'm going to come back, do some more work on the text box. I might make a few helper functions so we can work out our relative position within the text box, in the text window, or the window where we need to be. So let's say you got your position, it might not be at 0, 0, it might be at like 5, 5. So we need to know the item box, the widget item, then needs to be able to work out where it is within that window and where to position the cursor to print its own thing. So that's the thing. Oh, all right. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. All right. I'll probably just go for like another hour or so and then call it a night. Because it's like 20 past 11. So, alright, where was I up to? So we're getting this text box to display correctly. So we will move this position across the X by 2. So P parent. Yes, that's right. Isn't that right? Oh, it's because it's private. Make this protected. Pretty sure that means we can access it in the inherited class. Could be wrong. There we go. So the parent, we need to return vec2 get pos const return mpos and in here delete that or that. Here go. Is it a pointer? It should be a pointer. Yes. Might have That's why we need to widget window. It doesn't even know what any of that stuff is. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, left me door open. Back in a second. Alright. Win pos. I think we can return that. Be a const. I don't think it matters. Alright. So, I'm not going to have any checks. So that's basically 0, 0. Then we need to move. What was it? Set cursor position. I think it's the right one. Oh, that's the wrong one. What was it called? Get instance. Create screen. What? Game console. Set cursor position. I just didn't see it. So this would be win pos x plus m pos. Isn't that right? Oh, it's got to be in protected as well. All of these have to be in protected. Maybe not now. X, oh not S, X. And do the same for Y. Put string to do check the string fits in the text box. If not, so we'll go to the next line later. So we'll do a check for length, make sure it fits within the space provided of the item. And now that should print hello world 2 spaces to the right of the edge of the screen. So we'll build that. Oh, these coughs. I'll come back here. Where are we? I need to work out if I can do it like picture in picture with a different screen, but the screen's going to disappear. Ugh. Alright, build, come on. Volume, that's where we want to be. Rid of you. So that's the window, there's nothing in it until we refresh. Jump over. There we go. That's 2 across. See, 1, 2. Make the font bigger, I do believe. We'll go 18. 18 seems pretty good. There we go. So it's 2 boxes across, 2 lines across, I mean. So that's working. Alright. Now, we need to do add data. Item. So, we're going to need a widget item data, or widget data. I think widget data would be better name for it. Does it have to be a class? Will it need functions? Let's have a look. Any data? Lua data. No, and component data, that's what I want. I don't think we need all these functions because we're dicking around in the menus. We're going to know what data's in the menus, aren't we? In theory, this class doesn't need all of this, but I think if we just have a structure with, you know, this kind of stuff in it, you'll be fine. So we'll just have a structure. We'll probably put that in yes, widget item in there. We can probably just put that in here. Have a struct. And we'll call it data. Have a union, anonymous, to anonymous, and this will be type defs in here or not. Nope, that's fine. Int int. I'm creative. Unsigned int. Float. What else? We need a long ROM. That's 64-bit, I do believe. 8 bytes. No, long. Oh man, I have to go get a drink in a minute. Doubles are a little funny. Now we'll have a string, string, and we will have a might need widget item. So we can have a widget item with other widget items in it. Yes. Alright, now we'll just do a default constructor, widget data, and it's just gonna set int 0, m int 64, 0, 0 out all our stuff. That won't have anything because it's empty string, new constructor string. Alright, they will all be 0. Now we come to the items. This should have a data. Widget data. See how this goes. Data. And no. How are we going to store this? We're going to use a name. I think we should. So it's going to need another string. No, it doesn't need to know its own name. It doesn't care, it's just data. This does. The widget item does need to know its name. So this will be a map. Widget data. We could make that a pointer. So we can update it elsewhere and it just gets moved across. But then that becomes a bit of a slippery slope, doesn't it? For now, we'll just leave it. Because then you have UI code everywhere else. Like in the well, that would help with the Lua side of scripting. In here, we could have it so we can find it in, not on create, it would be in on tick. That's where you would update it. So you'd call it, we could just have a getter. It just returns it as a pointer, just as a reference. references the data. I think that'd be the better way to go. Find out if I start getting Stack Overflows. I haven't even thought about that yet. It'll be fine. Map. Data. So this is then data. Alright. So text box. It will need to find, we need to add some data. And that's a pointer. That's a pointer. So we can update that afterwards, I'm pretty sure. Let's just test that. Test text. Add data. I need to rebuild the library. That's as far as I need to go. But it can keep going. That is a okay warning because I know what's happening. We want to do the return for that. So that warning's gone. Come back into here. Do a rescan. It'll be there. There we go. So we go widget data, test data. Put the test data in there. It needs a name. Yeah, so we're not giving it a name. So it needs a std string. It'll be a constant string. Name. Now we'll return. Widget items. Do an if and auto, which is that auto is basically, I don't really use auto. I'm not a big fan of auto, but I wasn't originally anyway. So it'd be iterator, ITO, something like that. That's what it would be. Auto, ITR. See, I like doing it like that because I've got a reference to what it actually is. But I found as I was programming more, I was able to just ignore that, and I just knew what this iterator was. And if I didn't, I could always just look up what the function was. Data.find name. So if ITR equals data.end, just in place So I'll probably roll all this into a function, but I don't want to. Second equals zeta. Should work. I'm sure that works. We'll find out. Alright, so we can add the data fine. Now this needs a name. So I'll just go text. See, I could use a binary tree, but the way the binary tree is set up at the moment is that it uses integers, an unsigned int, as the base number, I do believe. Where is it? Did I get rid of it over here? I don't think it's in there. Unless I put it in here somewhere. I'll bring over Adam. Use Adam. Let's have a look. Icon. There it is. So it uses 64-bit integer as the ID. I was thinking about making it a templated class, like or templated struct, sorry, and like this. So you can just put in whatever ID you want it to have, but then you'd have to have it so that you can pass it a what is it? What is the tree? This part here. I have to pass it a comparison function when adding a node. So b add node, p remove here. See this comparison stuff? You would have to put that in yourself, which is okay, I suppose, but maybe on a later iteration I'll do it. Alright, that should be a T. So we have data. Yeah. We can do question marks. Widget data equals data.find. It should be auto first. Auto. What am I looking for? What do I call it? Text. Yes. Do a rescan to shut it up. If so, if we have it, does not equal data dot end. Do this if not, don't do anything. So we'll move this up here. to do error message. Alright, now we should be able to go onto your second. Now we know it's the string. If we add the string data, so test data dot string equals, just do the old hello world exclamation point. Now we should get the same thing that we did last time. Hello world data, let's test it. Refresh and nothing. And it appears we got the same thing. I'm going to put a few extra exclamation marks. This way we'll really know. I think I'm going to put a buffer in and a position in buffer. Alright, let's test it again. Nothing. There we go. Bam. Alright, so there we know that's working. Now what we'll do, where is it? Text box. Else, because that's an error. So we shouldn't not do something. Where is it? I do have a function there. I thought I had get add an error. How do I add an error? Huh. Oh, I don't have add error. I'll just use this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine all the time. So it's an error. What are the inputs? It's error code. There's no specific code, so I'll just put there we go, 1. I'll do. Con error. There we go. Now we'll get an error. I don't really remember how to use this. Yes. String. What's the code used for, my friend? I don't remember. I think it might just be a... Yeah, it's... So you know what system it's part of. I did make that. I haven't commented that part of the system yet. Does this use it? Yes. Kind of. Alright, it's just a where have we got errors, basically. Failed to find text data. Good enough. That'll do. It will carry on, so we'll just ignore it, just so it won't print it. Now, let's change the size of the widget. How many characters is that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's already too long. It's a 1 too long because we only made it 10. And it's 11. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 11. So I've already gone and goofed. So that way, it doesn't even fit in there at the moment. So that should be like 12. We'll have to. Where's the widget window? To do. Make sure items fit in the window. Alright. So I've got that. Alright, so we have to process that, because if we don't, it's not going to be good. So string, print string, PSTR, there we go. So that's what we're going to print. Now we have to build that. Now, how are we going to build the string? First things first, if, so we just check second dot size equal to or greater than width. It's not right. Should be like that. Should be on the other side, like that. It's m width yet long. That's just a type def for 64-bit integer. That's fine. We're never going to be over that. It's never going to be negative anyway. So we want to hope so. If you got something, which we can do, we can actually test for that. Because if it's negative and negative, we don't want to print it at all. It's not height, it's height. Can't equal 0. Not less than. 0. It's not less than or equal 0. No, it can't be less than 1. Or 1. So if they're less than 1 at all, get rid of them. We don't want them. Just return. Don't even bother printing. Just leave. This should be a function, this build part. So I'll build it because we can use it up here too. Because it's basically going to be the same as this, but with, instead of using R, it's basically going to use the instance of R. So it'll be like game console, get instance. Actually, just do this, I think. You just call itself get instance, and then we can do another check in here to make sure, because you're not guaranteed to have an instance in here. It's not guaranteed at all. It doesn't give you one. You have to set it within the code. I think I do that up here somewhere. Where are we? New console, create console. I think I do. Do I? Yeah, there. So I'll set itself as its own instance, so it can be used elsewhere. I should probably move that. So it's not guaranteed you have an instance. So this will be an error message. Go into here. Where was I? In here. If equals null pointer, return with an error. This is an error as well. Widget item width or height cannot be below 1. I'm going to put this in a function like I did down here, I think. Later. Doesn't need it right this second. Now, if I look at my error message, I'm pretty sure I do checks in here. We go init, clean, peek, add, dump error file. Build the new message. Yes. They should probably be fatal, I think. Worry about that later. I think we will. Yeah, we do check. Do we call this? I'm getting a little ahead of myself with error checking. But I did just implement this error message manager, error messaging system, so it's not 100% everywhere it should be. Find the references. Get function, no. Yeah. Where are you? What do you do? Load. Dump the error log. Yes. Now, yeah. After every iteration, I do believe. No. That should dump them anyway. So that should be up one. Alright. Oh, remember to fix that. It should be fine. Look at that. Let's have a look now. So alright. So we've done that. That should work. Good. Good. I think valid spelled wrong. I can't remember how to spell valid. My spelling's atrocious. Valid. Oh, that's right. Let's have a bit of consistency here, shall we? So if wait, that's where we want to be. Greater than or equal to. It's greater than else. So it's greater than width. We need to break it up. So be something like yeah. Does copy. Never actually use this. It would be so begin and then is it width? Is that right? Huh. Let's have a look at the documentation. Not there. point it to the array of characters. Position plus length. That's a weird way to do it. Point of record. The ratio contains enough storage. That's so it copies it into that thing. Duh. So it'd be this iterator. Like that. And 0. Wait. No. So they're using a char buffer like this. So we can just go m width. That's not const, so we can't. Why do you do this to me? I don't want to have to loop through it, but you're gonna make me. No. For now, this will do. This is just to get stuff working. 0. Whoa. Press the wrong button. Y is less than m width under I plus plus. So what we'll do, string debuff. So that's a buffer for the data. So that's just going to eat up equal this for now. And then we can go pstr plus equals debuff box I, and then at the end of that we go pstring, we can plus equals that onto it. So that will let us go down to the next line in the render. So we're going to go along each character at a time. It's not very efficient. But it will do for now, for what we need. It's basically making a terminal item within a terminal or a console. So we'll copy that buffer across, and then we need it size t buffered, buffling 0, buff pos, that'll do. Oh, my throat. Alright. So that can go in here while debuff dot size does not equal 0. Keep going. Don't even need this one. Then we need to debuff dot erase. It's bbuff, we need debuff. Erase. So we go debuff dot begin, and then we want to go in width. I think that's right. No, it's wrong. Why are you wrong? Ah. String erase. So we got position and size, or we can use an iterator. So that won't be an iterator, that'll be just straight up 0. Now, once we do that, we will throw in a bool. Because here, or I suppose we can just print it there. Yeah, do. So loop through the chars. In theory, we don't really need this. Like, we could just make this string an array and then loop through the array and print the amount we can. But it's nice to have that to some extent. I think it might save a little bit of like speed. Might not. Probably won't. Actually, probably won't. We could make it we could probably make it an array. Make array. Array. I forget how to spell array. I'm getting tired. I need to get this done. I just want to get this line, some of this basic line stuff done, and then I'm going to call it. I think I'm getting pretty tired. Y is less than m width. We could probably do a check in here too. So if debuff I equals, so it equals that, just break, don't need to keep going. Oh, what have I done? Alright, we don't need to keep going, and it's going to get added. And we'll have here, we'll have a size T, not up there, we'll do it down here, next to the buff pos equals 0. Just update this each time, and buff pos. This should work. Put char. No. Should be. Wait, what did I do that for? Still need most of that. Just need to change this to that. And then we put this in there. And that. Now we can go start pos. No. Like that. And that will be now. So we check for the new line. increase the Y by 1, like so. And so this should check for, make sure we're not too far ahead. No. Hang on. Should be like this. That is not greater than M height. Break. Stop printing. Let's just print. Yes, I believe so. That is going to function. It's a bit ridiculous. It's fine. It needs to be 2. Cancel. Rebuild. We'll stop here. Alright. So we got our render. It's fine. It's fine. The win position. Yep. Start position. 2. So we already set our position. That was from previous code. If we can, now we can find the data. Print it's false. Don't even need that anymore. Build our string. We want to get to here. Nine. Wait, that's wrong. Derp. I might change this string here from hello world, so we can go like that. So that's 10 characters. Like that. I'll break out otherwise. More linking. I need that. Continue. What? Oh, it's the right size. Yeah, knob. Huh. Good job, mate. Oh, that part of the code worked real good. Right, let's add the symbols up the top here as well. That's another 10. Let's not do that. That's just caused all sorts of shit. We'll do it again. There we go. So we've got 20 characters. So it should be both lines full. A bit of a knobhead. Play. Ignore that. Buff size of 20. Keep going. Alright, so that's working. Compared to here. You're at a 9. Plus 1. So it's over. Alright. I'll put in a refresh screen here, and I'll do a check, another check. Oh, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can just check. So if debuff dot size is less than or equal to m width, just go ahead and PSTR append it onto the end of that. Now debuff and then break, and we can just go pos equals size, like that. And I think we will come into here. Yes, we did. We don't want to print the rest. We don't want to print those characters, so we'll just skip over them, like so. Because now the console doesn't actually do anything with the new line or line feed. It just prints it and it's a square. So, alright, so we want to see if we come to here. We're in the buff. Alright, so we want to reset this as well. To reset it. Alright, almost done. Took me about an hour to do this as well. Yay me. Something so easy. It's going into function though. Alright, so we know you work. Alright, this is where we want to be. And I think let's make that a bit bigger. Properties. There we go. Alright, put char. Go to 0. What? Oh, we're not moving the current position. So we're not moving across here. I'll show you again. I won't show you again. I seen that you didn't. So I don't think I can. Yeah. Alright. So if you look at this, so we're at 0. Now 1 appears there when it shouldn't. It should appear across 1 here. So we're not moving across in the X. This is not a good idea, my friend. That's all it needed. And we also need to check if... Oh, it never will be. Yeah, it never will be. Because we've got them separating the lines, so it's a limited thing. No, I spaced out there for a second. Alright. Let's have a look. Across one. Go across. Yes. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, that's that done. Alright. I think that's been done for the day. Oh, I've been at this for 3.5 hours now. So it's just a small stream. I'll do some more either on the weekend or another day. Haven't decided yet. Life's a bit chaotic at the moment, getting some stuff sorted, so I haven't got a regular schedule. So, alright. Well, I'm yawning. Until the next one, have a good one, everybody. Hope to see you again. Bye.